Hello, it's Jim Hutchins for the Jerusalem Connection Spot Report for this week. The latest news I hear out of Israel is that there is a 50-50 chance that Israel will conduct an incursion into Gaza. The other 50% think that there's a possibility that there could be a ceasefire and agreed upon by all parties. I would suggest to you that there has never been a victory, declared victory as far as Israel is concerned. There's always been a ceasefire that they've agreed to. If there is a ceasefire, this is simply prolonging the inevitable. They're going to have to revisit this again and again and again until they defeat totally and dismantle the infrastructure of Hamas. That has to take place. Same with Hezbollah in the north. One of the fantasies that the West, especially the United States, labors under, it's a foolish fantasy, and that is the Palestinians want peace. They don't want peace. They want the total annihilation of the modern state of Israel. They've said it time and time again. That's what they want. And ceasefires are just going to prolong the ultimate confrontation that will have to take place. I saw on the news where J Street, it's the alternative peace program that Jews have developed here in the United States for Israel. They say there has to be a diplomatic solution. I would disagree with that totally. I would say there has to be a military solution where Hamas, the jihadists, are defeated and they're totally dismantled. That has to take place. There will be no peace as long as these entities are in place. So I think we're just waiting to see what's going to happen. At the same time, there is a subtext that's going on. Next Thursday, a week from this coming Thursday, on the 29th, President Mahmoud Abbas is going to the UN, and he's making a petition to upgrade the status of Palestine, the Palestinians, from a permanent observer entity to what they're saying is a non-member observer state. So they're going from nothing to becoming a state recognized by the UN. If that happens, if he goes through with it, the United States has requested that he not, Israel has requested that he not do that. But if that happens, that will mean that all previous peace agreements, Oslo I, Oslo II, Madrid, all of them are hereby null and void. And so that's a very significant step. And if that happens, there's already a bill that's written and will be submitted by a Knesset member, Yariv Levin, to retain, where Israel will retain sovereignty over the biblical areas of Judea and Samaria, what is commonly called the West Bank. That should have been done a long time ago. And then at that very same time, Palestine, if they take over, if they annex it, retain sovereignty over it, they could give the Palestinians an opportunity to stay in, if they want to stay in, and abide by Israeli law, put them on a 5-year track, probationary period towards citizenship. If they behave, give them full citizenship at the end. They can vote. They can have all the rights and privileges of citizen. If they don't want to do that, they can go. So this is a time of significant decision as far as Israel is concerned. And I'm suggesting that if it's not done now, if the jihadists are not dealt with now, as I said, it's a prolonging of the inevitable. And that there's ultimately, with the jihadists, there is only a military solution. That's my view. There are others who have a very different view, I know. But I'd be pleased to know where I'm wrong on that and how I could be corrected. So until next week, Od Ki Yavo Shiloh, or until Messiah comes, Shalom Aleichem.